and welcome to this, the anniversary episode of the Bro You Haven't podcast. Can't believe it. How have we done this? Brought to you by myself, Adam Claydon, and the two boys, Joshua Aitken and JJ Harding. We, of course, as we've been saying for the last year, are revisiting the Gold Bar Gate. Red Dead Redemption 2, what happened? The old lady had the bar. Dutch strangles the old lady, gives her the bar, doesn't get the bar back. What's going on? We find it out and we work it out and we come to a conclusion. Enjoy.
That was actually a pretty good clap as well. It only took us a freaking year.
Unbelievable. How is the delay less in Dubai?
I know.
The Middle East, bloody hell, you can get better fucking connection than you can in Blackpool.
I have better Wi-Fi here in the Middle East than you do in
England.
Blackpool. Yeah. and fucking wherever Blackpool is.
It's just somewhere in Northern Land. It's beautiful. How are we doing, boys?
I'm boiling hot. That's how I'm doing.
Boiling hot? Are you boiling hot because you're so excited about our 1 year anniversary?
Yes, that's exactly it.
Josh has probably got the most exciting news out of all of us, hasn't he, really?
So I'm going to be a dad. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
He may already be a dad to several children.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, who knows? To all our loyal fans and listeners, I am now, as we speak, at time of recording, I am actually in the Middle East. I am in the United Arab Emirates on a contract. I'm going to say Dubai, it's Ras Al Khaimah that I am, but yeah, it's pretty fun, fucking hot.
Just in case you want to stalk him or send him any fan mail.
Yes, in case you want to send me any fan mail, please feel free.
Oh, sorry.
Bless you. So how are you finding it so far? You said you're very, very warm.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Very hot, like it's like double the heat that it is in Scotland, but like all the time. Like the coldest it gets right now is about like 30 degrees. Like it doesn't really get colder than that, like at any point. Like even in like 3 in the morning.
Wow.
That sounds pretty disgusting.
It's like arid heat, it's like dry heat, you know what I mean?
That's awesome.
You're virtually in a desert.
But I'm getting used to it actually. Like the more time I spend in the heat, the more I just kind of forget about it, you know what I mean? It's when you go from like being indoors to out in the heat, it's like hard. You can only really spend like X amount of time outside. I'm finding like right now, this is like the hot season, like it goes up to 50 in the next couple of months. It goes up to 50 odd degrees.
But even the locals won't be walking about in the midday sun, will they? They're wise to it.
No, most people spend their time indoors. Yeah,
they know.
So is there a local town near you where you have to dress up like a woman only to get in?
Yes, exactly. Just like in Breath of the Wild. Yeah,
oh, perfect.
There's a little, there's a walled village that I have to dress up in women's robes to get in. Shout
out to Rachel, who's finally finished Breath of the Wild after playing it for like, what, 2 years?
I don't know. She finished it. Well done, Rachel. I don't even know if you listen anymore. My brother's playing it at the moment on master mode, and he's just like, nah, it's too hard.
My stepdad, Bryce, texted me the other day being like, hey, why am I listening to your podcast just now and hearing you say mummy milkers over and over again? And I was like, man, forgot you listened to that.
That's what was happening in the world at the time. We're very progressive.
Shout out Bryce if you're listening.
It's about the news, here and now. All the news, all the time.
Yes, Bro You Haven't podcast, doing all the news of the last month in one go.
We are real journalists.
How's Blackpool treating you, boyo?
Blackpool's been fantastic, man. I've had a really great time so far.
I just got to go blow my nose. Feel free to edit me out.
Go for it. It's absolutely fine. I'm not going to edit you out. I'm going to keep you in.
Oh, please don't.
Blow into the mic.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'll wait. Come on.
That could not have been louder.
That's disgusting, man.
I'm away from my recording mic.
We can still hear you, definitely.
We can still hear you.
We can still hear it.
Might not be able to.
We'll hear it very faintly, I think. It will come through the system. Oh, and a burp. Perfect. No, I've been okay. I'm isolating at the moment because I've been... Jesus Christ.
It's my hay fever. I'm telling you, man, today it's so freaking bad.
Bang, bang, bang.
Carry on.
Are you back now? Are you okay? Can you breathe?
Right, go Adam, tell me about Blackpool.
Okay,
please.
I'll continue my story.
I'm dying to hear about Blackpool.
currently isolating for a week because I've discovered I'm the only person in the UK who uses the NHS app properly. It's the only way I can work it out. I've realised that no one else has their location on their phone. So I was getting proper keen. I'm feeling quite fit, so I went out for a run. Obviously ran past someone, and they're all just going... ran past someone who must have been contracted, and I have to isolate for a week. I literally spend all of my time with people the entire time. And I go for a run, I see one person, and he's the one. Makes me have to sit inside.
That's very funny.
I have to take one for the team.
I'm gonna run around and give people COVID. Hey, you got a COVID yet? You got a COVID yet? I'm coming over.
I've worked out that over the last year, and since the end of the first lockdown, I've had to isolate for 100 days. It's fucking irritating, man.
You have no luck, man.
This is the 8th time I've had to fucking isolate due to having COVID and family having COVID or whatever. But Jesus Christ, it's irritating. What makes no sense, though, is my housemate can come in and go to work. I've taken negative tests every day for the last 4 days. He comes in, goes to work. Absolutely fine. I don't know. I have to sit inside, but it's okay.
What a bellend.
It's not his fault.
Oh, what a terrible guy being completely fine and healthy. What a dick.
I'm fucking fine and healthy, though.
You're extra healthy. You're looking slim, man. Look at him. He's glowing.
Yeah, looking good, boy.
Look at his neck.
Thank you.
I know it sounds weird to say, but look at his fucking neck.
Yeah, your neck looks good.
It's like a little
turtleneck.
A little tortoise. Yeah, just poking his head out of his shell.
That's what you look like.
No, cheers. No, I've been playing Pokemon the last 3 days and drinking beer and eating biscuits. It's been great.
Yeah, it's the Switch one, right? You're doing the DLC.
I'm trying to complete the Pokedex so I can get the shiny charm, so I can grind out a shiny fucking Wooloo. It's taken a long time, but I've got 7 days. So
oh, nice.
That's it. That's been my week. That's all I've been doing.
What does a shiny Pikachu look like?
It's kind of a bit more orange. It's not that shiny. It's a bit darker.
Oh.
It's like Josh when he's out in the sun in Dubai for about half an hour.
Well, that sucks. Yeah.
Literally, man. Literally, I'm melt. I'm a snowman. I'm not actually that tanned, to be fair. I'm not too tanned because I've been wearing like factor 50.
JJ, what have you been up to? What have you been doing?
I saw my friend Sam the other day, who was passing through Bath. We went for dinner. It was very nice. He has fantastic longish hair now.
Love that.
And I was loving it.
You're twinning.
Yeah, I was more twinning with this guy I met called Christian. Shout out to you if you're listening to the pod, but like it was kind of weird, man. We looked almost exactly like.
Love that.
In our like face and hair. It was really strange.
And how's the wedding planning going?
Oh, dude, we got the venue. The guest list is agony, man. It's agony.
Yay!
Oh yeah, this is nice.
When is it? When is your wedding?
+1s, please. No, I don't need a +1.
October 2022.
I'll be there.
Our sort of thinking behind it is everybody can come to the evening, and you can even book a room if you want. And I'm just
I'll book a room.
Not everyone can come to the ceremony, so we can only have 80 people. So we can only have 80 people for the ceremony. And
so naturally, me and Adam will be there.
Mine and Phoebe's families are so massive that we're just like
large. Exactly.
There's no room. Yeah. They're so big, they're large.
They're so fucking fat that we've had to decrease capacity.
They're so big, they're large.
That's exciting though, man. You've got a date. Wow, well done.
It's freaking great. I'm gonna have to blow my nose again. I'm sorry.
Very exciting stuff. I can't wait.
Oh, and he goes again.
Guys, can I hit you with a Maria?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Maria.
Nice cock.
Whoa, nice.
Hold on.
DJ.
You roll a spare. Spare me an inch of that cock.
Lenny!
I have a segment later on for you boys. I've written down some of the things we've said during the podcast, and you guys have to guess who it is out of the three of us. Right.
I'll be able to get all these.
Oh, easy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
So, boys, it's our 1 year anniversary.
Yay!
Congratulations!
Oh!
We're a week late, but...
yeah!
Oh,
Oh, yes!
Oh!
In true bro you haven't style, we're a whole week late.
But it's okay, it's okay.
Not just that night.
What are we talking about this week, boys?
Let's chat some more Red Dead.
Red Dead 2, let's go back to it. Let's revisit.
Oh, Arthur.
I'm not over Gold Bar Gate yet. I'm not over it, man.
What?
Should we go straight back into Gold Bar Gate then?
You upset me.
It pisses me off. Like, just pick up the gold bar. Like, just pick it back up. You know what I mean?
He's not bothered about the gold bar, is he? He's just bothered about murdering people. He doesn't care.
No, I get that, but you wouldn't just forget that you, like, 5 seconds ago handed a gold bar to someone.
Okay.
Like, you'd pick it up.
Yeah, but the only reason he wanted that gold bar was to get past her. He didn't want to keep it. Do you know what I mean? If he was that bothered.
No, but, like,
which he wasn't.
You'd still pick it up. Like, he obviously made a conscious choice then to just leave it, and I'm like, that's just so annoying. Like, it doesn't make sense.
So I rewatched it. I rewatched it earlier, and then I read through the transcript as well.
Okay.
And of just this scene. So
give me that bar back, you hussy.
He's found this lady, and she says, gold bar. You hussy. Anyway, yeah. So they do that. He strangles her. She dies. Arthur's not happy. They go up a little ladder. Now you can go back down the ladder to see the dead body. So you'd actually, I didn't realise this at the time because I forgot. You can actually just not even see her dead body at all. You have to go back down the ladder and then find her in some sort of muddy little patch underground.
Underground?
You have to go, yeah, because you go up sort of like a little hatch, because that's the way into the castle.
Yeah,
Oh, what you mean back in the open world? You mean?
Yeah. So you can go back down it. It's still in the open world. It's still in the same like scene. You don't have to go through a loading screen or whatever. But you go back down, and there's the body hanging at the bottom. You have to like move her around a bit to find her because it's actually quite difficult to see her. But she's down there. Now, initially, last year I wanted to believe that it was because he was so money hungry and money crazy. But the fact that it is down a little ladder and it's quite difficult to see her leads me to believe they forgot to include the gold bar on her to pick back up.
100%.
So I have changed my mind since last year.
100%.
Even though I want to believe it's the other way.
So you believe, all right,
Yep.
in a game where
It pains me to say that.
the wildlife hunts each other and there's an in-game clock of everything
Yes.
rotting,
Yes.
that they just went, yeah, do you know what? We're just going to leave it. We're going to leave it, fuck it.
No, I believe they actively forgot. Like, they forgot. Like, at you saying, oh, in a game where there's all this detail proves my point more because they were too busy. You know what I mean? There's going to be an oversight in anything.
Okay,
with that
all right,
amount of detail.
fair enough then. All right, okay, so why can't you go back to the body and pick up her bonnet then, if you want to go that far?
That proves it more. They clearly forgot then because they didn't even put it on her body.
Do you know what? You can't even pick up her bonnet. No, I'm not having it.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it was like a conscious thing of like, oh, he intentionally didn't do it, then surely if they'd remembered, the gold bar would be on her like corpse that they've left in it.
Why?
That you can interact with, but you can't you can't loot it back off it. So surely if that was like I remember we've really thought about this.
Or did something happen purely for the mission and they had to
Nope, it's an oversight.
render the assets of that mission, right?
No. It's an oversight.
No.
They forgot.
The fact you can't loot it back off her is an oversight.
I don't think so.
I think perhaps the idea behind it, the sentiment behind it, and the idea that fucking Dutch is so crazed and mad, and even Arthur's starting to notice at this point that how far gone he's gone. He says, "This is my last gold bar." I like that idea that it is because he's so mad and so crazy, but the fact you can't pick it back up afterwards, you're not in any rush. No one knows you're there.
Yeah, but
like you can spend the next 2 hours in that area and not see anyone, and there's no one looking for you or looking for the old lady.
Yeah, but you don't have any currency at that point anyway. The whole island doesn't revolve around money at this point.
But it's still a gold bar.
Why can't you pick the gold bar back up when it says it's your last gold bar? How are you going to get back from Guarma to the mainland without money?
Why? Well, okay. Let's think about it mechanics wise. Does it make sense for you to have money at this point? Fuck no.
But you're going to come back.
When? You're trying to escape. You're trying to get off.
Okay. Here's where you're wrong. Why then on the island? Why then on that island did they bother with the fact that I can kill exotic birds and take things off of them, like feathers and shit?
But you can't pick up the gold bar.
But I can't pick that gold bar up, which would have more of a use out with the island. You know what I mean?
So you can't buy anything on that island either.
So here's where I fall. Here's where I fall on this, right? The whole thing
You're
of like
Neil deGrasse Tysoning me right now, not even letting me finish my point.
No, I'm not letting you finish. I'm letting you. This is like I'm falling into a middle ground with it. Like I feel like I agree with you more on this than you're allowing me to agree with you on.
Okay.
Like I agree with you that the fact that Dutch
so
doesn't
heated.
pick up that it doesn't pick up the gold bar again, right? I agree with you that that's like a character thing. Like it doesn't. I agree with you. What I'm saying is the fact that you then, as Arthur, can't loot the body and pick it back up is a complete oversight. You know what I mean? Like that seems like like it doesn't make sense.
It's a strange decision, isn't it?
In a game where everything's a choice and everything you can interact with everything, you know what I mean? Like that feels like it should be there.
Yeah, in a game where you can decide to have your chaps over your boots or under them.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
And you can't pick up the one bit of gold on the island, even though you know it's there because you've just given it to the lady.
I'm a malleable person. I think I will. I get what you're saying. It doesn't bother me though.
we did it. We did it, boys. We did it. Gold Bar Gate's victorious.
We all believe that
It only took us a year.
that Dutch is malicious enough to leave it, but it's also an oversight. So, oh man,
No, the fact that you can't pick it up
Exhausted.
after is the oversight. The scene itself isn't.
yeah,
Who
so-
knew that we were actually both right all along?
The true journey wasn't the decision we made, but the friends we made along the way.
The real gold bars were the friends we made along the way.
But the gold bars that we couldn't loot, but were definitely left by Dutch on purpose.
Gold Bar Gate confirmed. Amazing.
What a beautiful ending. Boys, I got to ask you something.
Go for it.
Ask.
We love Red Dead. And if you want to check out our first episode,
Please don't, because
you can. It's an okay, but it's not as good as some of the later ones because we get better as the series goes on.
what I find is content is always good. Content's always good. It's just the sound quality is really poor
Yeah.
in the first two or
Yes.
three.
Recommend this show to your friends, please. What do you think would make the game better?
I don't know. More horse balls.
Bearing in mind, like, okay, you can only choose one thing there.
Right, okay, come back to me then.
Okay.
I'm gonna say less combat.
Less?
I think the amount of
Be gone, the foul demon! I am a golden god!
the amount of times where you're just massacring like 40 Mexicans at a time. I think there should be a little bit more strategy to it.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? And then it makes it more rewarding when you actually do manage to kill people. Because I can't believe that there's like 40 every time you fight someone. There's 40 people who are all have no idea how to use a gun against Arthur, who is, I mean, a machine.
The slinger.
I'd rather it be a bit more difficult.
Yeah, like less enemies, like so when you kill someone it feels like there's more
Yeah.
gravity to it.
Yeah, I think more gravity emotionally. Because I think the first time you kill someone, that it means something in the game is where when you're just at the end of the first or just at the end of the section in Valentine, and you go out of the bar and John's being held as well with a gun. I think the first time you kill someone, it means something. Is that point, and you've killed like 100 people before that.
So there's a thing that was discussed in the Uncharted series. I think it was like Uncharted.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about,
Yeah,
exactly.
where they brought up something called ludonarrative dissonance, right?
Yeah.
Which essentially just means like they keep, in the video game world anyway, they keep just throwing enemies at you to the point where like if they put in too much, it feels like the character is like a psychopath.
Yeah,
Because they're just literally murdering throughout the game and saying like hilarious kill quips.
It's like Nathan Drake.
he's Nathan Drake.
But it's the same thing with Avengers. Avengers, they just
Yeah.
kill off dudes left, right, and center.
But Red Dead is a more of a realistic representation of a historical period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like a gritty western, but like less. I never thought I'd say it, but like less killing. So like when when there's less killing, the stakes of death and your friends dying feel that much higher. You know what I mean?
What I will say is, I think you're right. I think it's difficult to throw that many enemies in that context of like, it's the Wild West. Yeah, like there are bounties and
There's
stuff.
only so many people in the Wild West. Like I feel like he's killed most of them.
Yeah, it's like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where you just you've killed all of Greece for some reason.
Yeah, literally.
I definitely prefer a more intimate combat system. It's one of the things I like about Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's one of my favorite things about God of War. I love that kind of one-on-one kind of feel, or even in Breath of the Wild, where it's like you versus a Hinox, and it's like the stakes are they're up here, they're really high. For me, I really like that. I really like that kind of close camera. That's why I prefer Valhalla to Odyssey, because Valhalla, a lot of the time, you are surrounded by other people as well. You're going on raids, so there's a reason why you're killing X amount of people, but it doesn't like freaking just pack you in the middle of an all-out kind of melee with
carnage,
500 enemies like it does in Odyssey. It's a lot more intimate.
But I would say with Odyssey it is more, because you get the conquest battles. That's more realistic than when you walk around and then you're fucking killing 15 guards in a town, and they're the only 15 guards in the town, and then do you know what I mean? This town's now anarchy.
Assassin's Creed is probably one of the worst culprits for it. But again, because it's in like a semi-fantasy setting, it kind of gets away with it.
I don't have a lot I would change. I was going to say something like more RPG elements, but I don't think that's something that would improve it. I just think that's something I would be like, oh, I'd maybe do that different. I think if I was to like improve anything, I'd improve some like narrative things and the way the game flows. Because some part, like, it's a great game, great story, amazing story, but it's just some of the pacing in it is just a bit off. You know what I mean? Like,
it's very slow.
I've grown to enjoy the slowness of the start, but I just think there's some bits when it gets to nearer the close of the game, I feel like it's just all like everything's gone to after Guarma. From Guarma on, it's all like it's good and it's fun, but everything's shit. Nothing's going well for the gang. You're all falling out like for the rest of the game. I'm like, I'd like some moments of just nice things happening,
like fishing trips and stuff like that. Because
I feel like it puts more weight on. And it's funny because I was watching a video that talked about shit like this today, but it's that kind of thing, that narrative thing of stuff is more tragic when when the heroes, like, against all odds, kind of nearly get there. Like, they get like 1 or 2 feet in the door right before the last gasp, and you think they're going to do it, despite knowing that, and then they fail. Whereas by the end, by Guarma, you're like, okay, we know where this is going from here. We know how this is going to play out. Whereas I would have liked a moment of fuck, they're really, really going to maybe make this, and then they don't.
If they had a strange moment of joy in Guarma, it would have made it a lot more.
Mm-hmm. Like a campfire sing-song, like that one you have when little Jack gets recovered. That's probably my favourite endearing moment in the game, when they're all sitting around on the campfire just having a sing-song together, and you can actually choose which like shanty you're going to sing. It's lovely. But maybe one of those moments in Guarma would be really nice.
Oh.
Yes.
When Dutch is singing and he's like freaking and Arthur was really handsome. I would say one of the things that would improve it for me was, I reckon keep it as is, but hear me out. In the open world, depending what's happening in the story, so let's say you're playing the story, there is a 2-player option.
Ooh.
Where, if you notice, in all the quests, you're accompanied by like a different character each time.
Yeah.
Imagine if player 2 could constantly play different characters.
That would be cool.
And that would relate to who you're playing as when you're just like milling about in the open world as well. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I would freaking love that. And it would change it up constantly because like, oh god, what's the black Native American?
Charles.
Yeah, imagine playing as Charles with the bow, or Maybe John Marston's like amazing with a revolver. Dutch and his like proper nice like gold and white one. Oh, dude.
I think maybe put player 2 has to play as the horse.
I'd do that. I'd play fuck out of that.
That'd be funny.
This is also a viable option.
Like I probably would enjoy that.
Maybe player 3. I don't care. I'll play the horse while you two do the shooting. I don't mind.
I don't know if I said this in the first episode, but what did everybody call their horses?
I had a few names.
My first horse was Little Jimmy. He died. So then I got Big Jenny.
Nice.
I checked their balls each time. And then on the online version, I had Medium Jake.
Nice. I did all of mine as like country singers. So I had like Cash, and then like Waylon, and things like that. When I got the White Arabian, I called it Dolly.
Lovely.
My online horse was called Bojack. It still is called Bojack.
Nice.
Love Bojack.
I mean, usually I like to name my horses Binky. After,
Binky.
yeah, Josh is smiling, look. After Terry Pratchett's The Hogfather. That's the, for anybody who doesn't know, that's the God of Death's horse. It's called Binky. He's a little white horse and he's very sweet.
Little white horse.
Come on, Binky.
You were going to ask something, Adam.
I was going to throw it back on you. So a lot of the best moments in the game for me, obviously the story's fantastic, but a lot of the side quests, when I played it a second time 3 or 4 months ago now, went back through it and I played it so much slower because I went through all the side quests properly and I started doing the serial killer.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good.
Yeah, I did that really early on.
Yeah, I'd never done it in the first time I played through.
I did everything when I first played it. I didn't want to put it down.
But what I'm saying is that this is an example of a mission that takes a long time to do it because you've got to explore the whole map to do it. You probably can't really complete it for at least the first 10 hours of the game unless you're just exploring because there's so much you need to visit and stuff, and you've got to find the remains of these people that are scattered across. I was about to say the Western Expanse. What's it called?
Hey,
that was the name of the D&D one. What was it?
God, we haven't played that in ages. Can we play that soon, Josh?
What I was going to do was with that when I'm back, I was going to do like one final one where we could all like meet up in
That'd be
person
sick.
and like to finish like just put like a final like big bumper session of the Western Expanse.
It'd be fucking great. Would love to do it, man.
And do it in person at some point, but not until I'm back, obviously.
No, of course. But what I'm saying about this mission is that you don't have to kill anyone until the final man, and you're spending this time trying to work out who is this serial killer, why is he doing this, like where's he coming from, and he starts sending you letters, and there's so much involved in it. It's all just like mental sort of working it out. It's all intricate clues and stuff, and you only kill the guy in the last second, and then the police come in and sort it out. But like that I found really exciting. You didn't have to go and murder 1 million Mexicans to have a bit of fun in that time.
No.
So I don't know. That's what I think the game does really well. And if they were ever to make a new one, fuck it, make them go to Australia and do it again. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Are you a fan of like LA Noire and stuff like that?
I love Eleanor.
So I've been playing LA Noire recently. I quite like it.
Have you? Interesting. Okay.
I quite like it. It's not my favourite. You can't play too much of it because it gets a bit samey, but
Rockstar always do, and you can trace it like across all of their games. They'll have like huge AAA title, then they'll do some like experimental games where they fuck about with like mechanics, where they like test out mechanics, and then if it works, they put it in like their bigger games.
yeah.
Rockstar, you guys played GTA 5, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking, yeah, like 4 times.
I'm not the biggest fan personally, just because
I liked it.
It's just, I mean,
I fucking love it. I love it.
I enjoyed the story, and I enjoyed most of the gameplay. For me, you just need to. I think the gunplay just needs a little tweaking, doesn't it? Really,
It's the same as the classic Rockstar. They did it well in Red Dead with like the weight of guns.
Yeah.
Like, when
Yeah.
you shoot, the weight feels good, but it still needs work. You know what I mean? Like it still feels. It goes back to what you were saying earlier. You just feel too much like a killing machine. Like I'd
Yeah.
like to feel more like just like a guy.
it's weird, isn't it? It's like Dark Souls. You feel at either the same level as everything else, or you feel really weak.
Inferior,
and there's something
yeah.
good about overcoming those odds when you are so small.
Yeah.
And Dark Souls even makes your character like shorter than everything else in the game. It's really strange. Except when you meet another human. And then when you meet another human, you shit yourself. Because you're like, oh, this dude is... We can do the exact same things to each other.
Yeah, you can.
You know, and like the AI of the in-game enemies, it freaks you out, man. It freaks you out because they can parry, they can backstab, you know, it's scary.
Yeah.
I was playing GTA 5 a few months ago, and for the first time, actually, probably earlier at the start of this year, I played it for the first time, and I was sort of playing it in the living room. My mum came in one time, and it was the first time she came in whilst I was playing. She always comes in, "What are you playing?" Like, and it was the scene, the first time you see Trevor, and he's fucking ramming some girl from behind. He's like, fuck yeah, and my mum just walks in. I'm like, I promise it's not like this all the time. I'm a 23-year-old man. I've got other stuff on my mind, but
you had to say, I am a 23-year-old man.
I had to have the 14-year-old chat going, oh no, like, it's not what it looks like.
When I played The Witcher in 2015, my mum walked in on, I'm not kidding you, every single sex scene. Every single one.
She was waiting. She knew.
Kira Metz.
And you sit there feeling guilty like a little child. You're like, I am a man.
Yeah.
I am a man.
I know I don't look like it at the moment, but it's funny though.
You're like that, aren't you? Oh, you've come in.
Just the right time, mama.
Just the right time.
So, yeah, the thing is with Rockstar games is they add things that aren't very good,
Yeah.
but it's there for some reason. Like the golf and the yoga. What?
Why can
The yoga mission was actually really hard in GTA 5 when your wife's clearly fucking the guy as well, and you're just like, you're doing it and you're doing it all wrong.
I think it was like off of the back of like, obviously there was like a big spate where like games where you do really mundane shit became really popular around that time. So like I think they've got a real thing of like, hey, let's see if our demographic likes it. And even in Red Dead 2, there's like the option to do it, but they don't like make you do it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like there's option to do like chores around camp, like chopping wood and shit. Like
Do 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 do.
Building the house, we're building a fucking house, dude.
I've got a record player. I'm gonna buy that vinyl when I get back.
Nice. Did you guys watch any of E3? Let's talk about that.
I watched bits and pieces. I've seen there's like 90 Left 4 Dead clones coming out.
Yeah, there's a few. There's one set on a spaceship that looks quite good. But it's
Sounds fun.
yeah.
I'm excited for Starfield.
Starfield's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'll have to get. I'm going to get the lower specs Xbox a lot later on.
Yeah, me too.
2024, maybe.
Yeah.
After the wedding,
Yeah,
just
after the
before the
wedding.
baby.
Yeah, what we got? We got freaking Nintendo did great. Metroid, a new Metroid Dread. That looks sick. It has a stalker character like it did in Metroid, not Other M. I can't remember. DM us on Instagram and give us a like and follow if you remember.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, Metroid Dread. Oh, more Breath of the Wild 2 gameplay.
It looks fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, very exciting. Looks like there's going to be a lot of like airborne movement. You know what I mean? Like traversal. Like
Avatar: Last Airbender meets Avatar on the blue planet meets Link. Like
it looks like there's going to be some air traversal. Looks like there's going to be some like time stuff. Well, like your like abilities, like some time manipulation, which looks quite cool.
looks sick, man.
Yeah, it looks just amazing. Oh, and that armor that he's in. Oh,
Beautiful.
You guys know what I'm like with armor, but he's essentially got his tunic on, but it's like ripped, and you can see his entire like bare naked left side. His hair's all fucking loose. He looks sick.
You love that shit.
Halo looks okay. It doesn't look like it's trying anything new.
I think it's a very bold thing they're doing by making the multiplayer free for everyone on Xbox.
Yeah, Game Pass. Yeah,
They're trying to corner the market.
Yeah, I think Battlefield looks good. I think Battlefield will be good.
yeah. I think the new Battlefield looks really good. Me and Drew were talking about that.
Battlefield's always solid, man.
Yeah, Destructible environments do it for me, man. They really do. Elden Ring. What do you guys reckon? Because it looks Soulsy, but it looks
Revamped.
apparently the developers were saying we want to make it more accessible to like people who just enjoy the fantasy genre.
Yeah, they were saying as well that they want to like give you a bit of freedom to like freedom of expression with the combat. Like you can kind of fuck about with it, which is like very un-Dark Souls. Like Dark Souls, it's very much like this is how you fight and this is the way to do it.
No, certainly.
Roll. Just roll.
Oh, by the way, Adam Stickler, your stream was awesome. I caught a lot more of it than I thought I was going to catch. They did a 24-hour live stream.
Congratulations, mate. Well
Yeah,
done.
it was really good. And raised over £1,000.
Congratulations.
Nice. Let's do a 24-hour Among Us stream.
Oh, God. I mean, I like Among Us, but not for 24 hours.
Not for 24 hours.
I could Apex for 24 hours. I couldn't Among Us.
No.
24 hours of Among Us.
Among Us.
Among Us.
Among Us.
Just Among Us for 24 hours.
Maria.
So, JJ, you had some questions for us.
Oh, right. Okay. You're not going to see my face for a little bit, but okay, let's do this.
That's okay.
So, we're going to do a... Who said it?
Who said
Who
it?
said it? There's a word for this, but I can't think of it right now.
Martin Luther King.
I guess.
The bro you haven't... Quotes. I don't know. Bro you haven't...
Christ.
Who you haven't?
Yeah, who you haven't?
Bro,
Who said it?
Bro, you did?
Bro, you said it? Bro, you said it? Bro, you haven't
Yeah,
said
bro,
it.
you said it. There you go,
There you
the
go.
Bro, you said it segment. Hit me with
We
it.
found it.
Hit me with your best shot. I just wrote it as whose line. Okay. Oh, God, I haven't done it in a random order, so I've just got everybody's quotes at the same time. I'll have to...
Yeah,
You mix
just
and match, it's
alternate.
okay. So, can it be either... Is it either me, you, or...
Yeah, it's one of us. Okay, ready?
Yeah. It's all three of us. It's all three of
that's what I
us.
was question. Sorry!
Let's get this dog and pony show on the road.
Okay, so the first one is... Da-da-ba-dum-bum-ba. You've chosen love, and we've chosen death to highlight our fleeting mortality.
That sounds like a Josh.
That sounds
Josh
like a
quote
me
to
thing. That sounds like a me.
You're right, it was Josh.
Yay.
It was Josh. Hooray.
Yeah, that's very... That reeks of me.
Right, so we got 1 point each. Keep an eye on your points. I don't mind being funneled.
Adam.
Oh, I know this is me. I don't mind being funneled, and I know what it's about, I think, as well.
Adam, what was that about? I don't mind being funneled.
It's about Skyrim. At the start of Skyrim. Being funneled through to Dragon's Reach, I think.
Yeah, because Josh,
Yeah.
you wanted to be dropped into the open world,
Yes.
and then you said, "Oh yeah, it's like you're funneled into it," and then Adam was like, "I don't mind being funneled."
Nice.
good.
We're on a roll.
Next.
Oh yeah, that's what I want, a child, but as an adult.
That sounds like me as well.
Maybe a JJ one. I'm gonna go with JJ.
You're both wrong. It was Josh.
Did I say that? Did I
you
say
said
that? In what context?
I think it was the opening of it. I can't remember what episode because I think it was the opening and we hadn't spoken about the subject yet, like we normally do.
Yeah.
But you were just like, "Oh yeah, that's what I want, a child, but an adult."
Yeah,
I remember.
I
That rings
just
a bell.
I can't
Actually,
remember what episode it was. I'll have to have a research.
no, don't remember the context of that.
I think the context was we were talking about like how kind of gross it is to have the whole, you know, I'm 3,000 years old.
I remember.
Those kind of anime characters who like
Yeah.
look 12
Yeah.
but they're actually 300 or whatever.
Next one.
Preston Gravy's just not funny.
Well, that's a classic Claydon quote.
That is a classic Claydon
That's
quote.
a classic
Well done, Adam.
Claydon. So that's like what to 3 points.
Preston Gravy, he's just not funny.
That is a classic. It was. I can't. I do remember what it was with.
Fallout, wasn't
I
it?
was like, I just found the Fallout. There's just no sense of humour. It just wasn't.
Because I was talking about how Bioshock is funny.
And before I finished my sentence, you just went, Preston Gravy's just not funny.
It was in the crossover episode because I feel like it was the crossover one because I was trying to like compare Bioshock and put a crossover with Fallout Boy. Fallout Boy, yep, that great.
Yeah, Fallout
Great,
Boy.
cool. Next.
I once kicked a giraffe to death.
Me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you know how I know that was me? Because that's a quote from something else.
Yeah. That's a quote from
Still
Game,
though.
yeah.
No, definitely no horse porn in Red Dead Redemption 2.
JJ.
I don't know, I think it might be me.
I'm going JJ with that.
Adam, you're right. It's you.
Ugh.
There's been none of you yet, JJ.
It's okay. I've got some. I don't like these Goombas coming over here and taking our jobs and looking like mushrooms.
That might be me.
I think that's you.
I don't know.
I think that's you.
That might be me. I'm going JJ.
It is me.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yay!
Oh man, so good. That's funny.
So anyway, I just started blasting and then some gorillas just popped out the screen.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna go Adam.
Oh, I don't think it doesn't sound like me. I think maybe it's JJ.
It is me.
It's almost like I edit the podcast.
I'm losing. I don't know about how. I think I'm losing by 2 points.
A bleep's a bleep, but a fat ass can get you places.
Me.
That was Josh.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Adam, I didn't let you finish. Speaking of chodes.
Speaking of chodes. Oh no, I think that's me because I was trying to do a link.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
That is Adam, well done.
I was doing a link to something else.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, you're the linker.
Oh, I think this one's pretty obvious. It looks hideous. Why the fuck does it take so long to load? Here's a hideous character model while you wait.
JJ.
Sounds like you.
It's me.
The only person I know that says hideous, like, just it's in the lexicon. Just like hideous is like the word that you'd go to.
Yeah, I use hideous.
Hideous, or goofy.
Yeah, goofy.
Okay. Ooh, bloody handsome. Look at the size of that girt big dong.
You.
JJ or Adam, that's... Yeah, I'm
JJ.
going JJ.
You're both wrong. It was Mavis Trevethan.
Oh man! Oh, look at the size of that girt big dong. Yeah.
Ooh, you're bloody handsome. Look at the size of that girt big dong.
Back when we used to play that game.
Ah, yes. Mate, that short-lived game.
Who remembers Fart of the Week?
Yeah, we had some very short-lived games.
Yeah.
But yeah, that last one was me.
Yeah, it was you. Yeah.
I say girt big dong about 5 times throughout the entire series. It's quite eye-opening.
Right. Next.
Next.
That's it. I think that's it.
I think you won the ability too, Adam.
I think so. But well
Because
done.
everyone I got right, you got.
Oh,
and then
there is one
everyone
more. There is one more, but it's pretty obvious.
Okay.
Go.
I used to play Dead or Alive with my dad.
Me.
Yep.
With your dad. Oh, do you know we've not done a dad joke yet? There's been no sex with your dad jokes today.
I've not had anything to jump off of. So okay, here's one. JJ has sex with his dad on a regular basis.
The end.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
1 whole year of that.
1 whole year of JJ shagging his dad.
Josh, why don't you hit us with a conundrum of the week? We do enjoy those.
Cool, I've got one.
Good.
Who do you think would win in a fight? 1 Pokemon or 1,000,000 tigers?
I literally watched a video yesterday about all of the Pokemon versus 1 billion lions.
Yeah, it's like that. Like 1 Pokemon versus 1,000,000 lions. A bit like it was all the Pokemon versus 1,000,000,000 lions. But so we'll say 1 Pokemon versus 1,000,000 lions.
I think
It
lions.
depends on the Pokemon, I guess.
1,000,000 lions for me, man.
Yeah, it's the lions in that one.
Because if you take it off the anime, the smaller Pokemons tend to have smaller moves.
Small moves.
It's just the numbers factor for me, man. Like 1,000,000 lions.
I guess
Think
I guess-
about that.
I guess the Lions would win eventually. I think the Pokemon would put up a good
Exactly.
fight, though.
The Pokemon would get tired.
Yeah, the lions would win in that. I'm not going to go into all the numbers and shit, but in that instance, I think the tigers would win. Sorry, or whatever it was. Yeah,
Who do you think would win, all the Pokemon or 1,000,000,000 lions?
all the
Pokemon,
Pokemon,
100%.
100%.
How many Pokemon are there?
890 something.
And are they working together?
If they're working together, yeah. If they're
Yeah,
working individually.
because there's like
yeah.
move setups you can do.
Are they working like autonomously from each other.
Is it?
Like they're not working against each other, but are they like helping each other?
So
or are
you're
they
saying
just,
it's
like,
a battle royale where there's all of the Pokemon against each other?
I think, dude, there's a million lions. I think they've got no choice but to help each other.
It's a billion lines in this scenario.
The Pokemon will win.
Well, there you go.
The Pokemon will win together.
And I think I'm going with billion lions, man.
I'll send you a link, and I think I'll change your mind.
But there's a billion of them though.
Yeah, I know.
A billion. There's a million lions.
We can beg to differ. We've sorted out Gold Bar Gate, but this one we're still going to have to come back to, I think.
That's another whole year of all the Pokemon versus a billion lions.
We'll
And
just
my
come
only
back we'll come back like Gandalf, like when he's doing research on the ring.
my only argument will be, but there's a billion of them. There is a billion of these lions.
Yeah, I think billions it's just too much. I reckon we need to reduce the amount of lions.
Shall we wrap it there, gentlemen? I need to quickly FaceTime my mother.
Of course. Happy anniversary, boys.
Maria.
Happy anniversary, Maria.
Maria.
Happy anniversary, Maria.
Thank you so much, everyone, for listening up to this point.
Thank you, all of our 3 fans that listen religiously.
It's incredible. We love you. It's like 150 million.
Please tell your friends. If you just
Tell
recommend
everyone.
us as if we're so professional. Just go, oh, if you listen to the Bro You Haven't podcast, oh my god, everybody listens to it. It's great. It's a gaming podcast.
And just do a cheeky 5-star review as well. 5 stars, 5-star Uber review. Just do that.
Takes you 2 seconds, you lazy.
Exactly.
It's
Tell
directed
your
at you.
friends. Tell
listener.
your friends.
Takes you 2 fucking seconds. Leave a 5-star. Just do it. Just like literally, you're looking at it. You're looking at it on your phone right now. You're thinking, "Am I going to leave 5 stars?" Just do it. Just leave 5 stars.
If you know us and you like us, this would mean more than any favour or present. Just please.
None of that. Do it, and I'll fucking find you. I will find you. And I will cause harm to you in a way that won't. And I'm saying this in a way
we'll be like
that
3 evil exes.
Oh, yeah.
Each one of us will fuck you up in a different way. Yeah. Josh can be like the vegan guy.
He'll be the vegan guy, 100%.
Why me?
I'll be the lesbian with a hammer. And Adam can be Matthew Patel, who arrives dancing. If you want to fight me, you're not the brightest.
Right. On that cheery note.
Okay, thank you, boys. I'll be the same.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Bro You Haven't podcast. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Bro You Haven't Pod for updates on future episodes and more. If you like this week's episode, you can catch our other episodes on Spotify, Acast, and YouTube. On behalf of myself, Adam, and Josh, have a lovely week. Goodbye.